Hello, good day everyone. If you're looking to play Fire Emblem Engage into your PC, then this is the perfect video tutorial for you to watch, because in this video tutorial, I'm gonna teach you where to get Fire Emblem Engage, how to install it, and how to optimize it into your PC so that you can play this game into your PC. So what you need to do is that you will need to install the latest build of Yuzu emulator. As of recording this video tutorial, the latest build is 1300. So be sure to install the latest build, okay? So for those who are new, Yuzu emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have installed these files here into your Yuzu emulator. And Yuzu emulator cannot play Nintendo Switch games without this file. So I'm going to teach you where to get everything here so that you can get started in playing this game. So to do that, go to your web browser. Just type in Yuzu emulator because that is what we need to get first. So yuzemu.org is their official website. Click on that and then go to download button here. And then you can just download the Windows 64 version here. I'm currently using the latest Windows 11 version. And if you are from Linux, then you can just manually download it here. Okay, so be sure to do that. So download and installation process for the Windows 11 is really easy to do, and I have installed the latest version of Windows 11 22H2 version, and I have all the updates installed, and there is no issues in running Yuzu emulator with it. So just download it here. So I'm just gonna skip on this part because I have already downloaded and installed Yuzu emulator into my PC. So what's the next step? Go to your Yuzu emulator, and I'm gonna assume that you have already downloaded and installed Yuzu emulator. So boot up your Yuzu emulator, and you will be met with an error saying that you will need some certain files installed into your Yuzu emulator in order for you to start playing Nintendo Switch games. So what are these files? So these are the files here that you need to install into your Yuzu emulator. So basically, these are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware and the Fire Emblem Engage in XCI file format. The keys and the firmware here should be in version 15 in order for it to load Fire Emblem Engage and all of the previous Nintendo Switch games. So be sure to check out that is version 15. So if you're wondering where you can get all these files, you can only get these files, legally speaking. You can get them through your modded Nintendo Switch console, which has a custom firmware installed in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can access your Nintendo Switch system files, such as the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmwares. So just copy these files here to your PC once you have access on that. So Fire Emblem, you should own the game, you should have bought it, and you load it up into your Nintendo Switch modded console and then digitally back it up into an XCI file format. So just like my files here, it's in XCI file format. So that's what you need so that Yuzu emulator can boot up that game. So if you have a Switch and don't know how to mod your Nintendo Switch console or do the things that I have said, or you don't own a Switch but you want to play Nintendo Switch games into your PC but don't know how to get all of these things here, all of these files here, I'm just gonna save you that hassle. And I'm just going to leave a QR code here wherein you can scan into your mobile device so that you can download all this files. So scan it with your mobile device and then you will be redirected to the download page wherein you can get all of these files here. So that site is approms.com, and go into the middle part of the page. Therein you can get the Fire Emblem Engage in XCI file format, and go hover down into the website once you have downloaded the XCI file of the game, and you will get the keys and firmware in the bottom part of the website. So be sure to get all of these files and check out the website. So download everything from there. So I'm going to assume now that you have already downloaded all of those files into your PC. So it's time to install them into your Yuzu emulator. To do that, just go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then go to Keys folder here, and then open the keys zip file here. And then just drag and drop these files, copy and paste into this folder. If this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty. Then close on that. Then go back to File, open Yuzu folder, then go back to NAND folder, go to System folder, go to Contents folder, Registered folder, and then open the firmware file folder here, and then just copy these files here into this folder. So here, if this is your first installation, again, this folder should be empty. Okay, so you will need the firmware files in order for Yuzu emulator to detect any Nintendo Switch games. So I'm just gonna close on that. So now your Yuzu emulator is now fully capable of booting up Nintendo Switch games. So what's the next step? The next step is now to optimize your Yuzu emulator so that it can run Nintendo Switch games with no issues at all, such as the Fire Emblem Engage here. So to do that is just go to emulation, go to configure, and just pause the video and copy my settings from here on out so that you can copy this settings here so that you can play the game optimize with no issues at all. So here, just pause the video. This is for the general tab. Now I'm going to go to the system tab. You can set the language here and what region you are, but just set it into region to USA. Then go to CPU. Should be set to auto. Then the graphics tab. This is the most important part. So be sure to copy everything from here. So my default is OpenGL, but if there are some games or some Nintendo Switch games that will not run, you can switch it to Vulkan, okay? And then just choose your graphics card here. So in this video tutorial, I'm using OpenGL. Then go to the Advanced tab and just copy my settings here, okay? Should be high, force maximum clocks, use VSync, use fast GPU time hack, use Vulkan pipeline cache. Then go to audio, set everything in auto, and in controls. It's better to use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller or a PlayStation or Xbox controller or any controller at all into your PC. Just connect it and then just map it up accordingly because it's really hard to play with a keyboard in playing Nintendo Switch games. So once you're done, hit OK. And now your Yuzu emulator is now fully capable of playing Fire Emblem Engage into your PC. But a little bit of disclaimer, I'm not going to show you guys a gameplay of Fire Emblem Engage because we all know that Nintendo is really strict on this kind of content and they don't like this kind of content being shown in YouTube. And Nintendo Switch emulation scene is a big no-no with YouTube, and they will just delete my content, my videos, or my entire channel if I show you this kind of content. So I hope you guys do understand on that part. But if you followed all the steps that I have shown you in this video tutorial, then you'll be able to play Fire Emblem Engage with no issues at all into your PC. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Fire Emblem Engage into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer all of them. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and please do subscribe to my channel so that you will help my channel grow. Again, goodbye for now.